way back when women weren't allowed to vote. And then you're thinking to yourself like, hey, man, like, I want to vote too. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I want to vote. And then, and then women thought to themselves like, you know what? Well, not only do I want to vote, but, I wouldn't mind having, a sandwich every once in a while. I'm sitting up here, being able to vote, and I may get hungry because I vote so much, and so all we were trying to do was get something to eat at first, and then people just wanted to be like, no, you can't do that. You can't get something to eat. You have to cook the food and then let the man eat the food. That's not how we do stuff.
This third wave feminism crap is really toxic. I think it's really tearing America apart. This victim mentality stuff is not doing anyone any favors. And people are choosing to be weak. They're choosing to be angry. And they need to, frankly, suck it up.
Feminism started back then. I'm just a piece of the story. I'm just a piece of the story, man. It's just like, I represent all the women who were not able to vote. I represent the women that don't get equal pay, who can't even eat eat a hot dog. I can't even eat a hot dog without people going, oh, there she go. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair.
We live in this overly sensitive culture. If I had a dime for every time I got accused of suffering from internalized misogyny, I wouldn't be here doing this interview. I would have my own private island.
What we try to do, my sisters and I, we try to make the world know that we are important to society.
It's gone so far. At one point it was good. Now it's gone so far that men are the new victims. So that's why we need Meninists, and I stand with them. I'm a Meninist ally, very much so, and I will fight the good fight.
Women should have equal pay, and we want everybody to realize that, this is something we've been fighting for years, because everyone's just starting to get on it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of bandwagoning, to be honest with you, but it's like, it's better late than never.
As I became a businesswoman, I saw that women really could do anything. Most of them are just lazy. And they're all out there majoring in stuff like women's studies and literature, and then they wonder why they get paid less.
We have to go in there and be like, hey, men, we're not afraid of you. We can dress just like you. We can grow out this just like you. You know what? We can grow hair in our this area, the maracas, just like you. And we can get paid just like you.
The fact remains, women call in sick more. They shoot out kids, and then they complain that, they don't go to work because they're making babies, and then they complain that they're making less. They wonder why send your kids to boarding school. That's what I did. There's no excuse.
I'm more than just big hips. Like I have a spirit. I have of something that can help the world,
Women to leave their husbands just so they can collect a paycheck. They use these men as piggy banks and then use the children as pawns, and they're getting rich off the backs of these poor men.
You let those men know that, hey, look at me. This is how I look. This is my body. This is my sexy body, and you can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we don't want to go overbearing, because then they don't respect us. You have to make them want that. And then when they want it, you don't give it to them. Make them suffer.
Like a man is a left-wing loon with a victim mentality. She is a man-hater, and she's bitter because she can't keep a man. I mean, have you seen what she looks like? She is a nasty woman, an ugly broad, and, she might be cute if she cleaned herself up a little bit.
Men are pigs. They only want one thing. When I was in high school, that's all they wanted from me. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you're beautiful. Am I really beautiful? Or do you just want me to suck your dick? It's just like, we're more than just sucking dick.
She hates men so much, probably because she can't keep one, probably because she's that chick that guys hook up with but never want a relationship with, and that has led to an extreme bitterness. So anybody that, you know, anybody that is an ally to men, she hates them by proxy.
But, you know, I mean, when you really think about it, Laura Bush really contributed to feminism, the way that feminism should be brought. You kill that man. You know, if he talking mess, looking at you differently, looking at you like you a dollar menu at the neighborhood Taco Bell, you run him over with your ride. You know, and I carried that, you know, since I was a 15-year-old girl, you know what I'm saying, all the way up until now.
The 1970s are over. Get over it.